and for sure there
ခု
will
န
be
အတိုင်းပဲ
that
လား
will be
summer တွေမှာအ
dropping
များကြီးပဲ
off
3
in
သိ
the
န်းရှိ
same area, in the same vicinity. So that's something to look out for. But actually, so far, I don't see anything popping up in the kill feed. But of course, a little bit worried for the team in the small camera. I think there's another team nearby, and it's still a few seconds into the game, so they're kind of still trying to loot up the place. And with that, we'll just have to wait and see what will happen to Boom Esports versus can't quite catch what the other team is. That's BBMS. Very nearby, P56 will be
အော်ဆိုတလန်
trying
နဲ့
to get this first elimination,
PP
and the question is now, will P56 get that? 1 versus 1? Just have to step out of there. Come on. Yes, some
များနေ
shots
များနေ
in.
တော့အပြစ်တိုင်းတော့အပြစ်
Oh my gosh. This is a really
Oh,
good
there we
side
go.
shot, and yep, it's P56. They'll be coming up victorious.
Wait a second. Not only the P56 is actually getting that knockdown, but he's gonna get that with the style. The pistol knockdown and the confirmations with those machetes, those katanas are on its way. Boom Esports coming up with the bang with the hand, the crossbow. They have a crossbow in the hand and no particular gun that can actually help them or like get them into a decent fighting scenario
ကဲခုဆိုရင်တော့
whatsoever.
summer တွေက
So,
3 တင်းလောက်
good
တော့
to the
ငြိမ်
team
သွားပြီ
secret
ဖြစ်
so
ပါ
far. It
ဗျာ
is into 4-9s, but not
PG
enough
တင်း
bullets.
secret ပြီးမှအရေးရှိရ
Shotguns,
နော်
but not the one that they need. 1897, it's not gonna help you. 686, it's most certainly not gonna help you at any point, at any time. But Summer, TS Summer, the guy that got like some decent number of eliminations into the previous matches. He is right now on our screen. There's a ranky. There's
နောက်တစ်ယောက်ထပ်
a
ပြီးတော့ပြောသွားပြန်
range. In fact,
Yeah.
into the
တစ်ယောက်ပဲ
area.
ကြံနေအောင်
There's
3ယောက်ပဲပါလာ
TSGK, in fact, as well. GK as well. So the situation is kind of looking so far good for them, but what the situation is not looking good for the Playbook X Misfit as the solo guy, Mon Boy Key, he's the final hope for the team, and as soon as he goes down, the S12K follows, and it's all for this guy. PBMS is the first team in this match, in this minimal match, after almost 5 minutes marker to get eliminated.
Oh man, coming up in this area, and
အဲ့
that's
ဒါပွဲမြောက်
the
တာ
arena.
game 4
There's another squad. I
ဒီ
believe
ပွဲ
one
မြောက်
of them
နောက်
would
ထပ်
be
2
Team
ပွဲကျန်
Secret,
တယ်
and that red squad can't quite catch their names. But
Why
this is
people
gonna
are
be
sorry.
really interesting. I mean, there's a 3-way, shoot out
Yeah, and there's the
later
word to
on.
wear.
But so far, no one's engaging yet. No one's initiating. But it's definitely not gonna stay quiet for very long. It looks like Team Secret, they'll be taking this building for themselves. They're positioning themselves, trying to see if they can get some pickoffs before they really
က key point မဲနော်
But
ပထမ
with
တစ်
this
ပွဲတော့
closure
0 point
out in
နဲ့တ
the
လား
open,
ကျန်တဲ့နှစ်ပွဲနဲ့ပဲ
very route.
အမတ်ရှာတာလို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်
Trying to go
ကြီး
ahead and
များတယ်
scout
ကောင်
the
နှစ်
area
ပွဲ
to
စတဲ့
see
အ
if
မတ်
they
ရ
can get any kills, any stray kills. Godspeed, a little bit risky move trying to go in through the buildings as well and the arena.
ချပဲတင်နေစမနေကြာတော့ကြာနေ BG ကတော့ပစ္စည်းတွေရှာပါရှာပြီးကားတွေအကုန်လုံး pick up တော့လုပ်နေပြလိမ်မာတယ်ဗောနော် BG ကတော့ညံကောင်းတယ်အဲ့လိုတင်နေရ
Nothing's popping
ဒီ
up
ဘ
in
က်
the
ချန်
Philippines,
EA
so
နဲ့
I
ကျွန်
think
တော်
they're
secret ကတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီဘက်
trying
main
to wait
compound
and
ဖြစ်တဲ့
see
overview
if
မှာပဲ၄ယောက်လုံးကျွန်တော်နေရာယူတာတော့ဘယ်သူတွေဝင်လာမလဲဆိုတာကိုပဲကျွန်တော်တကားပိတ်ပြီးတော့ပဲစောင့်ဆိုင်နေရလို့ပဲပြောမယ်ဗျ
I mean, at this point, it's still the start of the
BB
game.
ကနာမည်ကြီးထမင်းငယ်ပွဲတိုင်းနီးပါ invite ရတယ်တပွဲမှာဖြစ်မြောက်အောင်မလုံးမပြနိုင်ဘူး
that whatever you're doing, you're getting you're getting yourself some decent number of elimination whatsoever.
အဲ့တော့
And without
What
a lot of
elimination နှစ်ခါလောက်
casualties
ရ
on
တာ
top
ပတ်တူ
of
က
that, you don't want like the casualties to be done upon you. That
And
could
then,
put
yeah,
you into
but
the
I-
harm's way. Aside from that, if we are
And then, yeah.
looking at the fact of the arena so far, Circus,
BFGC လည်းနေ့တိုင်းတက်နေရပဲ
I'm not sure if I said that name right, but he has a VSS in hand.
တို့လောက်
That
ဝင်ငွေ
VSS
ကောင်းအောင်တို့ပဲရှိ
can
တော့
actually give him a little bit of momentum, a little bit of edge against the teams that might be into the proximity, trying to like find out where the enemies are, where their opponents are,
no,
because
not dying.
VSS is such like a gun where you can't hear it
ဒီ
after
နဲ့နောက်တိုင်း
100 meters.
ချာချာကြိုင်
You
ဆုံး
will
ဝင်
be
တော့ဒါ
completely
state
into
2
the
down တော့မယ်
stealth
state
mode.
1
Unless someone sees you, you are not going to be hurt
Yeah,
anytime
sure.
soon. But talking about the team Empire Esports versus Team Talon after the first two, winner chicken dinner. Team Talon is kind of like right now struggling from this point onward, Annie, and this is not a good thing. This is not a
PNC
good
မှာဟုတ်ပြီ
situation because
PNC ကဒီအသင်းတွေတွေ့ပါမလား
Talon, as they're struggling from this point onward,
မှတ်ထားတော့
things
PNC
might
က
not work out
ဒီအ
for
သင်းတွေ
them.
မှာပါအောင် bro
Yeah,
6ရ BG နဲ့ YG ဝင်တဲ့လမ်းကြောင်းဆိုတော့အရှိ high ground တက်လာတာပဲ YG တွေအဲ့ဒါဆို high ground မှာကျွန်တော် BG ရှိရပါတော့
But of course,
Romeo
there's a
Boy
lot of
play
things happening as well in the kill feed. I guess there's
PNC
a lot
က
of
ဒီ
early
ပွဲ
game
ဒီလို lobby မဟုတ်တော့
especially here, Rangers versus MVKE.
ဒီကောင်ကကျွန်တော် Asia
Nathan gets a
showdown နော်
knockdown, gets
ဒီ
that
ပွဲတွေကတက်ပါတီပွဲ
confirmation
တွေ
as well. And of course, that is a second kill in a row. Superman finds the kryptonite on Nathan, and of course, with that, that's 3 eliminations so far on their
Nine,
side.
happy
I think they're
to
gonna
some mine
go
not,
ahead
huh?
and try to hunt down the last player. Yeah, Superman meets their demise, and that is 4 eliminations on the side.
PNC မှာ A7 ပဲ VB အသက်ဆုံးတော့ပြောလို့ရ VB တက်လဲကျန်တဲ့နှစ်တွေကသူ final မှာရောက်တာ
VK.
final မြောက်
So they'll have to go ahead and try to hunt them down.
Bit of-
But of course,
What's up, yeah?
some other part of the map, there's a lot of things happening between YG and wow, take a look at that
Miss
circle.
Cool.
It's no
So
wonder
gone
there's a
everywhere.
lot of kills popping up because everyone's
YG
kind of
လက်ကောင်း
in
တယ်
the same area.
ဘာလို့ YG အနေဆုံးပဲ
And everyone
YG
can
best
hear
တော့
those
မရှိဘူးเนาะ
gunshots
YG တော်တော်အခြေအနေကောင်းတယ်ဒီပွဲ BG တော့တော်တော်လေးထိရမှာလေလား BG တော့တော်တော်လေးထိရမှာဒီ high ground လေ တော် Q ဆိုင်ရမှာဒီ high ground ထိမှာ
sweep up the
အောက်မှာဆိုလဲ
mess,
cosby တယောက်တည်းဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်3-1လို့ခွဲထားတဲ့ပုံစံဖြစ်နေဆိုတော့ဟို miss ကဒီလို high ground ပုံစံမျိုး permit score တွေဘယ်လိုထိန်းလဲဆိုတော့လည်းကျွန်တော်ကြည့်ရမယ်လား
So that's exactly
ဆိုတော့
what's
ကျွန်
gonna
တော်
happen.
YG ရှင်နေကောင်းတယ်ဆိုပေမဲ့လည်း YG ဘက်ကတော့ဝင်ထိုးလာပြီဘယ်သူဝင်ထိုးလာလဲဒီ Z9 လမ်းမသိဘူး
There's gonna be a lot of fun within that circle later on.
အေးဘာတွေပြနေလဲ YG တွေချနေ
There's going to definitely be a lot of fun into that circle, and already the fun's beginning. You can
Yeah,
see
budget being challenge here, but
using
ha,
that mini
sorry,
14 8-time scopes to get some damage down on towards the players, but not enough damage for the eliminations to actually occur, the knockouts to actually ensue. YG is one of the team that has
Final
a player
power,
knocked
you
down.
hack, the
Maybe
so
the
that
short
are.
while that player
BG
will
တဲ့နေရာ
become
YG တဲ့နေရာပဲကျွန်တော်မစိတ်က
So
လော
now you can see the
ဒီ
confirmation
ကို
for
ကြိုး
this
စားရပါတော့
on
ပြန်ပြီး
himself.
ပတ်ဖို့ကြိုးစားရ
As Byron gets
ပေါ်နေပဲကျွန်
finished
တော်တောက်ချော
off,
က်လိုက်ပြီးဟန်တယ်
YG
ဇက်နိုင်လေးကျွန်တော်သုံးအောင်ချန်နေ
Fight can definitely happen. Dark system onto the top of the mountain.
ကြီးက
with the
မနက်
14
မနက် point တိကြလို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်
He's ready to take that action against the player. The grenade from Scooby-Doo made its way, made its trajectory over towards the players to the side of them.
ကဲ YG လည်းဒီပွဲမှာ1 point ပဲရထားတယ်နောက်ဆုံး6 clock ထပ်ပဲကြာပြ6 clock တော့ကျွန်တော်ရအောင်တော့ကျွန်တော်စုံတယ်တော့ကျွန်တော် safely ပဲ solve တော့ကျွန်တော်တခါတည်းကျွန်တော်ပြန်တော့ ပေါင်းဝင်သွားရင်လို့ပဲပြောရမယ်
It's going really well for some 9, but they have a lot of ground to cover before they really catch up to everyone else. We're looking at Bigatron Esports right now. Still, only 1 elimination so far, and they need to revive one of their players. But of course,
BD နဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီဘက် VB တွေ VB ကဒီဘက် ground တက်လာလို့ပဲပြောမှာ BD ကဒီဘက် high ground ရယ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီဘက်ground နှစ်ခုပေါ့နော်ဒီဘက် channel ကိုတူတူ submit လုပ်တာလို့ပဲပြောရမှာဗျ
definitely having a lot of it's definitely Vampire Esports has a target on their backs, and BTR are trying to get those skills in, going into the aggressive. I think they're trying to come in and go nearer to Vampire Esports, trying to get those shots in, and Reezy gets Tony K down from the side of Vampire Esports. Now with that, it's a finisher, definitely a finisher, and now Vampire Esports is down to 3 players left on their lineup.
Oh my
Strawberry,
God.
yeah,
Down to
New
3
Sea,
players,
Mela,
ladies and gentlemen.
Tony T,
We
Lion
have
GR of Minecraft.
the 3 players alive, but Vampire Esports close to the fight with the Team VTR. Oh my God! Oh my goodness, Vadralis, you beast hooking down Newsy. And right with this, now Vampire Esports throwing the grenades. Vadralis made sure that he healed in top. Once again, 75% HP. That booster. 50% HP, above 50% is definitely gonna help him up. Now the damage, he tanked it. Once again, going for the heal, going for the full first aid kit. In the meanwhile, the grenade is coming in. The grenade will burst down in a short while. It fell short. It kind of bursted early on, but now Vampire Esports closing in. The BTR closing into the Vampires. Walks 6C. He's the guy that's down. Risey cooking that grenade. This can be detrimental for you. He's gonna throw that grenade. It's gonna hit the player. It's gonna take the player down. The Molotov will make sure to work up this guy, and it will be all for the players at the very least. Risey controls vicinity. The 1v1 fight ensues. Risey gets taken down. Mela is super low on that HP. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? Empire Mela. God, the last person to be alive
ပိုင်ကြီးလည်းပြတ်သွားတယ်ဘယ်သူဆုံးတော့ပြီလဲ every
It
kid
is over. Empire Esports can get
Why did you go
eliminated
one
on the
point?
hashtag number 16 as OG gets eliminated on 17th.
ဆာမာတွေအတင်းနေဒီပွဲကကျွန်တော် BG အဆင်ပြေတယ်၄ရောက်လုံးပြတ်စုသွားပြီတဲ့လားကောင်းတယ်
I mean, they can hear that ruckus from outside, and you can just see that mini map. There's a lot of opponents.
run to being
surrounding
time ban
them. And so
blue lane will run
they're
to
still
being
safe and sound within the building.
like a state trick ကောင်းတယ်ကျွန်တော် BG စုံရတယ်เนาะ overview ပဲဆာမာတွေထဲမှာတင်းနေစုလေလေ BG အတွက်ကောင်းနေပြီတဲ့လား BG ရဲ့ best stat တင်းကတော့ BG နဲ့ကျွန်တော် E7 ဗျ
But of course,
စနိုင်းမှာဖြစ်နေစနိုင်းတော့မလာဘူးเนาะဆိုကောင်းတယ်
so all the while they're still inside. Definitely possible, but
ကာပြီ E7 နဲ့ကျွန်တော် BG တွေဒါဘာမစ်ကိုနေတဲ့ဒီပဲလေလာပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော် night လို့ရတာပေါ့เนาะဆိုတော့တို့တွေလုံးနိုင်မလားပဲကျွန်တော်ကြည့်ရမယ်တိုက်ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ rain တွေပဲကိုလည်းထပ်ပြီးတော့ nota တွေရဲ့
the hands of Alpha 7.
အပြတ်မဆိုင်တော့ VD နဲ့ကျွန်တော် E7
And of course, trying to find a second. There's a VD at the distance. They do have their vehicles, and Mafioso's definitely trying to chase them on foot. But yeah, of course, good start. But A7, they definitely have to start warming themselves up because right now they're still on the first elimination of the game. But Esports trying to get those kills. They do get those kills against BTR, but on the other hand, they still have to revive two of those players. We're back to A7. VD finally disembarks their vehicles. This is a 2 versus 1. There's one down the side of VD. That's a finisher, but Revo will be getting knocked down. And VD, they do lose 2 players.
Oh no, E7
And there's one player, I think that's Ryza, that's very close to death. A7, still 2 players in the running. 2 players need that revive. There's still a possibility of surviving this 1 versus 1. High ground on the side of Alpha 7. Sidesteps none of those bullets connecting until now. VD will be meeting their demise. Alpha 7 collects their 4 eliminations.
နဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဘောနဲ့လည်းပတ်တယ်မပြတ်သေးဘူးเนาะ
Oh my god, those
Hello.
4 eliminations came in, but now BTR is going to force their way against Team Boom Esports. Kinky Bo, come on. The grenade, he made sure that the players pushing on as well as
လည်းပြတ်သွားဒီနောက်မှာလည်း KD ကကျွန်တော် BD က9 kilo တိပြတ်သွား
that wasn't as 12k that made the final nail in the coffin. Kinky Bo gets eliminated. The King of Hope, it's over for the
BG လာတော့ကျွန်တော် night တော့ night ကြည့်ရပဲတယောက်တော့ not တော့ပြဿနာကောင်းကောင်းပြဿနာတက်ပြီးပြတယ်နားလည်းမလား
another team that is pushing on the BG. This grenade will go well connect, and it could have taken the player down, but
တောက်တေးပြီးပြန်
the player survived somehow. I don't even know why.
အေးလာ join တော့ BG ကောင်းပါပြီဆိုတော့ BG ပြန်ပတ်လို့ရအောင်
Closeness of a grenade, but there we go.
A7
AL Telcom Digi Alliance to get finished off. Squash Boo gets taken down. That's a Bex 668 kind of low that HP alongside of AE Amzel also low that HP 870 Sports. In the meanwhile, gets a finisher. Alter Egos, you beast. Pablo. The 2 eliminations to this guy single-handedly. It's just straight up amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing, and that's absolutely quite a mess right now. SM9 does get picked off, but MBKE, their last player was hanging on by a thread. They almost got eliminated off match, but right now, since their last player managed to heal themselves up, as long as they stay alive until they get those placement points in. There's still a chance to rack up those points for the team. But we're taking a look what Torak Esports is currently up to. I mean, there's still 0 on the eliminations, but of course they're trying to find those skills right now. They have pretty good location. They've managed to secure this building, and I think they have a safe spot, especially if their players have those
အကဲကြော်ဒီဘက်ဆမာတွေပဲပြန်ဆွဲရနေမယ်နော် make it out out
try to get some pickoffs from like safely from inside of their building. But of course, we're taking a look at Team Secret as well. 1 elimination. And Talon Esports, so far, 0 elimination, but they're still in the game. But unfortunately, there are only 2 left in their squad. Of course, EA, 0 eliminations so far. I think they're still all quite alive. BTR, however, is doing quite well with
7 ပြတ်
9
သွား
eliminations already. But
39
unfortunately, they
မှတ်
lost 2 players, so let's just see
ဒီ
how
ဝက်
they
မြောက်မှာ
look with that.
39 မှတ်လို့
Yeah,
ဆို
everyone
တော့
else is
တ
still
ပွဲဆက်
alive.
မှတ်နှုန်း
BG
လေး
with
ပါ
3
ပုံမှန်လေးပါပဲ
eliminations,
တာလေးတွေ့
MVK with 4, TS with 1, Todak with 0, AE with 4, ROQ with 2, RNG with 4. And a lot of these teams, they have 4 players still standing, but of course, a lot of these squads are already having some
အေး
losses. in
ရ
their
Rosemary က
games.
ပဲရောက်သွားတော့ရှိရလေရှိရရှိ
I mean, the losses do kind of adds up. RNG is a team alongside of TDK, TS, BG, and EA. The only 5 names that I can so far see without even a single
Yes, I agree.
casualty
Like,
to their name, but they have a decent number of eliminations to their point.
အေး
But
ရတယ်လူ
there we
ပြည့်
go.
မ
The
ကြတော့
circle's gonna take
BG
another
တွေ
shift.
ဟိုက်တော့မထက်ရတာဆိုတော့
Towards the northern
အော်
side.
ဒီပွဲစင်ပြေပြီပြပါမစကောအော်လူပြည့်ကြနေအေးရ3ယောက်
of Hacienda del Petro.
ဘာမစကိုတွေဒီပွဲကတော့တကယ်ကျွန်တော် try ရတော့မယ်ပေါ့
already see
ကန်လေးလောက်လိုက်တဲ့ပွဲလောက်တော့
situation how it's
လုံကောင်း
gonna
တယ်
help how it's gonna go forward because I can
လောက်ကောင်း
tell
တဲ့
you
ဆိုမ
just
ရှိတော့
by
ဘူး
looking at the numbers the
Somebody
sheer
မှာ
numbers of the player
မြို့တဲ့ဇလန်းရှုပ်ဆုံးမြို့တဲ့မြို့တဲ့မကောင်းအပေါ်ကမကောင်းဆုံးမလား
that all of these guys all of these players they will be getting into such a hard tussle.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen,
ပ
especially
လေယာတစ်တွေဟုတ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်သူတို့
everyone
ပလေယာတစ်တွေ
is
ချိန်မှုများတယ်
confident in
အေး
this
ရ
one
Rosemary
area in
တ
the
ယောက်တော့
map.
ရှိ
And of
အောင်
course,
ပါဘ
BTR will be saying goodbye as the
Pero may
10th
mga player
team to go
dito.
down. Now we're
Tunghaw
down
lang
to
ako.
9
Tunghaw
teams
lang ako,
left, and
ate dito niya.
29 players are still standing. And just taking a look at this drone shot, I mean, I love the positions that
အေးရဒီ
Team Secret
လာမယ့်
has.
ဆမ်းမမှာအ
I
ကုန်
mean,
ချိန်မှာ
they managed to secure a pretty good amount of area, and I think J-Key
ဖေမမတော့ဘူး
is
ဒီ
gonna
ပွဲ
go
ပြီးရင်
ahead and
သူ
try
က
to scout
ဂျားပွဲပဲ
and
ဒါ
get
တ
another
သက်
building for themselves.
ဖေမတော့မ
RNG
တက်
Rangers 4 eliminations so
ဖိုင်နယ်ရောက်
far,
မယ်
and they still have all 4 players
ချန်ပီယံ
standing.
ယူမယ်
So
price ယူ
there's
မယ်
still a
ပြီး
pretty
တော့
good
ဒါပဲ
runner for that chicken dinner, but something that'll be I think it's quite early to say that. But MVKE, unfortunately, it's just TYNZ, Tinzy rather. Tinzy is all that's left on their team.
NH1
So the best
can
thing that
get
they can do is kind
invite
of stay alive for the good of their
အဲ့
team.
တော့ကျွန်တော်လည်း
That
မ
goes
သိ
the
ဘူး
same
NH
with a
ကို
lot
တော့
of teams.
invite မလုပ်တာ
And unfortunately, even
ဒါ
though
ဒါ
priorities
PMC
look
ရဲ့
like the
ranking
circle
နဲ့တော့
and
မ
circle
ဆိုင်
got
ဘူး
closed in
ဒါ
already,
လို့ပြောလို့တော့
it
ရ
looks
တယ်
like a
ပေါ့
lot of
နော်
these teams
ပွဲက
kind of
ကျတော့
wanna
သူတို့
take the
invite လုပ်
risk.
ချင်တဲ့အတင်းပဲ
And
invite
that's
လုပ်
to be
သွားလို့
understandable
ပြောလို့
since
ရတယ်ဗျ
this is map number 4 already, and they already tested the waters. They know how these teams are gonna work out on. So you know, everyone's just
အေး
kind
နေ
of
နဲ့ကြောင့်ဘာမစ်
biding
ကို
their
ကွန်မာနာ
time,
စာဖီက
waiting
လာပြီ
for
ဒီ
the
ဘက်ချက်မှာ
right
ဆိုရင်
moment to
တော့
strike. But
ဒီပြေချင်းပဲ
Alter Ego, I
try
think
not try နေ
they're
တော့တော့ပေါ်နေ
gonna
အဲ့
do
တော့
something
ကန်
else.
တီတာတယ်
They
လောကအငြိမ်လေးပဲ
know
စောင့်နေတဲ့
BG's
ကားလေးတွေ
in
မှာ
the
ပတ်တော့ပတ်
distance,
ကြည့်နေရ
and
တော့
I
လမ်းပြီး
think
တော့
they're
cosby
hungry
ကန်နေ
for
တော့စာ
some
ဖီပေးလိုက်ပြီ
eliminations.
ဆိုတော့ဘာမစ်ကိုတွေ
Oh
ကွန်ဘောက်
my
တစ်ဖက်
God, they
အေးရ
are
3ယောက်
hungry
ကျော်
for
ဝင်လာ
those
မယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ဘယ်လိုအခြေ
eliminations,
အနေမျိုးတွေ
but
ဖြစ်လာမလဲပဲ
it
ကျွန်တော်
has
ကြည့်ရတော့မယ်
kind of
အဲ့တော့
gone
အ
to
ရင်
a
မပိုင်ပဲနဲ့ထပ်
stale
ပြစ်လို့မရဘူးပေါ့နော်သူနေရာ
situation
နေမ
right
လွတ်
now,
ဘူး
and
လို့ပဲပြောမယ်ဗျ
taking
အဲ့
this
တော့လည်းငြိမ်တော့ငြိမ်နေ
opportunity
သေးတယ်
ahead.
နေပြဖို့အတွက်ကျွန်မ
Ladies
ဆို
and
တော့
gentlemen, I
42
kinda wanna
ဟုတ်တယ်
tell
မ
you guys
လားဘူး
once
လည်းမသိကျွန်တော်လည်းမသိဘူး
that
ကဲ
if
နေတလုံး
you
လမ်းပြီးစစ်
want
တာတွေ
to
ရဲ့နေ
win
ကအပေါ်လုံးအဲ့လုံးလုံးကငြိမ်နေသေးရပါတယ်ဖွင့်ဖို့အတွက်တော့ကျွန်တော်
up to $5,000 every month, then you have to play the scrims and tournaments hosted by Lidoma with your squad, and you can win up to $5,000 every month. This is your shot to go big. At this time, the links is in the chat. The moderators are giving
ရပြီရပြီရပြီအေးဟုတ်ပြီကွက်တီအဲ့တော့စောင့်နေတာ
these goals.
သွားပြီ
He's going to take one player of
ဆို
the
တော့ပ
Alter
ပ
Ego.
နဲ့
That
ပဲ
is
ဒီချင်း
Pablo.
နဲ့တကောက်
Pablo
အ
is
ပိုင်
gonna
မဲ့
take
တီး
it
တခါ
down
နဲ့
right
ဆုံး
with the
တက်ပေး
first
တာပေါ့
elimination
ကောင်း
to
တယ်
the Burmese
အေးနေရောက်
goals.
တယ်ဝင်လို့ဘလုံးမဝင်လို့
Avenue,
လွယ်
the
ပါဘူး
circle's
နော်ဒီကောင်မောင်း
closing
လေး
in 15 seconds, 14 seconds.
တော့ပါတယ်ဆိုအေးလည်းဝင်မယ်မထင်ဘူး
soon, very
စာက
soon,
လေးနဲ့
we're
ကျွန်တော်
gonna
stage
have
6ကိုတော့
a
စာပြီး
very
ချိန်တော့မယ်ဗျ
decent shift of the circle, very
နေ
decent
နှလုံးကြနေဒီနေနှလုံး
approach
တော့
of
ကျွန်
all
တော်
these
ကျွန်တော်နေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်နေရာ
teams
ပြောင်း
from
ပြီး
the
တော့ရှောင်း
start
ရမယ်ရ
onward.
မယ်
But there we go. The circle is going to take a shift. I
Hello?
think towards the northern side. No, it's going to take a shift
စာကရ
all
ပါ
the
နေ
way
တယ်ပြီ
to the very center, the city. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the city of
ဒီ
Hacienda
ကောင်မောင်းလေးပဲဆင်းဖို့များသွားရင်နှစ်ယောက်တည်းတော့သူတို့တက်ချမယ်မထင်ဘူး
now with
ဟုတ်တယ်
all
ကောင်မောင်းနဲ့
these
ဆင်းသွား
9 teams.
Yeah, all these wonderful 9 teams. And in the end, there will only be one who will still be standing. And the big question, the $1,000,000 question, will be who will that team be? Who will bag the 10 placement points from that winner stage 7 in a couple of minutes? But of course, I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out because it's been 9 teams so far for like quite a while. I think everyone's kind of just waiting out everyone else, and they're not really in their aggressive game. They're not really taking risks anymore. They want those placement points bad, and those placement points will really matter because once again, qualifiers. This is gonna be your ticket to the grand finals, and everyone wants to move on to the next level. But of course, Arena out in the open, they did get shot at for a while, but
Having Jaiki is gonna get the grenade elimination. Frankie gonna go forward. The throwables are on its way. You can see range from the RNG. He's kind of low on that HP. He's gonna get bled out. Jaiki, another elimination from the grenade. Lepadru taking Tia Summer out of the equation as well. So Team Secrets now moving forward to the RNG side where they're getting a third-party shot from the RQ. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for the Team Secrets at this point. As you can see, Jaiki closing in into the premises. The player is already down. One player from the team secret is already down. The second one goes down too. That's a total of 3 players down by the hand of Team Rangers RNG.
GG ပဲအောင် APG chicken
The guy
နဲ့
that is Jaiki, the guy that got those grenade eliminations for the team so far. So we do have to see how he's going to move forward as he's so far given that revival on towards the players. Jappy so far, total of 5 eliminations for the team down to the last 2 players. Team Rangers slowly and steadily approaching the situation. 20 seconds once again, and we will have another circle shift. 9 total teams that are surviving. And from this point onward, one thing we do have to see, we do have to find out the fact is the situation that who is going to survive, who will have that winner chicken dinner. The grenade goes over there. Master Richie gets taken down. It's a knockdown. Unknown is on the domination. BG's Unknown is on domination. Joker getting Jappy down from the side of the team. RNG is kind of low on that players that kind of last on those players as well. And now with this hustle, with this aggression now coming on in a short while, we will finally have our winner chicken dinner team in just within, I would say, 3 minutes maximum.
Oh no, he did that.
okay, I hope that happens. But of course, AE moving on as the 9th team. Finally, this statistic is gonna move on. Now we're seeing stage 7 of the circle. It's gonna close in really soon, and we're gonna be seeing that winner chicken dinner banner really soon. But RNG will be going down as number 8. Now we're down 7 teams, 21 players. And of course, we're taking a look at the leaderboards. There's still a lot of good teams, a lot of really good contenders that could possibly.
Now in 90, that's how you can't know.
Talon gets 1 kill on their side. I mean, 1 knock rather. It's not a complete elimination just yet. And everyone else, Arena, Joker, hiding behind this wall. I mean, their team is still doing pretty good. They're exchanging grenades against Team Secret. Jaiki gets knocked down rather. It's not a complete elimination just yet. I think Summer can go ahead and give that revive to them. And hopefully they don't get hit by another grenade because EA, they have something cooking over there. They have a of course, Team Secret, they're gonna go ahead and try to get those revenge throwables as well. But on the other hand, there's still several other teams to worry about, and that's RRQ getting 1 from the side of TS, and that's Summer going down. Frankie as well. And so Team Secret, they're in a pinch right now. To the open field. It's quite risky. I'm not sure what Jaiki is trying to cook over here. They're at the corner of this wall and try to see if they can get the skills, but they managed to heal themselves up. Almost lost their place in this map.
I'm telling you.
They just, they managed to heal in time, but I don't know how long it'll take before Jaiki eventually loses their place.
Let him cook.
DK ရဲ့ EA ရဲ့ဘေးကတင်း secret ဒီ၄သိန်း
Jaiki can
ပေါ်မှာဆို BG ပဲရှိရ BG နဲ့ထက်လုံးပဲရှိရ ဒီဘက်တော်ချင်းနေကောင်ဘာဖြစ်လို့ chicken အောင်ရတယ်ဒီဘက်
And 456, I do believe so, is the last guy alive right now from this point onward. E-Arena, Lapad getting that Grenadier title for himself. TDK into the back lines, almost outside of the circle. Now they're trying to get in, but BGG, Godspeed is going to take down Echo. Echo gets taken down. It's a knockdown, elimination. 9 gets taken down as well. 456 using that prone down to get the player down, but look at the HP depletion. Look at the HP depletion. There is no way he can survive. It's over on the hashtag number 7. EA gets eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the top 6 teams. TDK down to the 2 players. DX, Jaiki getting those shots, getting those connections, but still surviving, still alive. I totally love this guy Cook, and he will cook, but now he's gonna get cooked. A single grenade. It's over. Yes, out of the match on the hashtag number 6. We're down to the top 5. BG with 4 man, but 1 player knocked. Team RQ with a trio. TLN, Talons with a duo. MVK with a solo. And TDK with the trio as well. This is the situation for the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. We have a solo, we have a duo, we have trios, we have squads in this match, and anything can happen at this point. I do truly believe that anything can happen because of just how unorthodox this location is, just how janky this location is. If you don't have a decent position, it's over for you.
BG11 keep it hard to position yourselves at this situation. I mean, the elevations, the landforms, the wonky buildings. I mean, look at these boulders. I mean, where do you go ahead and position yourselves in this situation? And we're looking at 9 players left and 3 teams in. Talon down to 2 players, and wow, Talon is down to 1 player now with Godspeed getting those bullets in against Boy Chill. And there's hunting down the last player. That will be
Godspeed ရောက်တယ်ထိန်ပြီးညာကျူ
So
လောလောမြောက်
side of Talon Esports.
အော်ဒီမှာ2ယောက်ထိန်နေရ
hiding
ရခါ
about, try to see if they can
ကောင်းတယ် BG chicken တိုင်းလို့
But RQ not in a good position. Godspeed is raining bullets down quite literally to their side. BG, so far they have the best situation right now. They get 1 from the side of RQ, and very that is RQ saying goodbye. Now this is between Axel versus the rest of BG.
Oh my god. This is down to the last 2 teams, ladies and
3
gentlemen.
versus 1.
3 versus 1 scenario. Talon, the situation is still into their hands as well. They can still get this match as well. Chicken dinner as they're getting now back to the AKM. Take the fight into the close range waters. The player closes in with the S12K. He does a lot of damage. Speed, that's going to have the final nail in the coffin. It's over. It's a winner. Chicken dinner. BG.
Chicken ကိုတီးရောအကုန်လုံးတစ်ခါတည်းတပွဲလုံးပေါင်းပြီးယူသွားပဲဖြစ်ပါကိလေမြတ်
Chicken dinner, winner, chicken dinner to this team. And I'm just imagining the eliminations that they're gonna have for themselves because of this.
Likely new reaction.
Burmese goals got that chicken dinner, and from what I can assume, I think it is almost like 9, maybe 10 eliminations.
Yeah, Burmese Ghouls, they had a good run on
Maybe
this,
damage.
We're looking at their MVP, that's Godspeed. Yeah, definitely. We keep seeing Godspeed getting those shots in and contributing a lot of eliminations, 6 in fact, to their team. And of course, that's 839 damage. And of course, this was a pretty long Miramar map. It lasted for 29 minutes and 4 seconds. And so with that, they definitely
25မှတ်တော့ရအောင်ကောင်းတယ်ကျူ12မှတ်
performances
0 point ဖြစ်သွားတာ3
This is the match rankings. Of course, Burmese Ghouls racks up 25 points from that 1 game and dropping in quite low. That's a whole 12 points for the side of RRQ. Talon Esports with 9. That goes the same with Bigatron as well. MVKE with 7 points. Todak and Rangers with 6. Team Secret with 5. That goes the same with Boom Esports as well. Alter Ego and Alpha 7 both get 4. Arena with 3. Some9 with 2. Vampire Esports and Yangon both get 1. And yeah, that's absolutely crazy that Burmese Ghouls, I believe they got 15 whole eliminations from that 1 match.
Oh, most certainly.
Yo, yo,
But
sorry, BG.
I love to
Please,
see
though.
us. Talon Esports still on the hashtag.
Hello, on the top.
for four
Didn't chicken
matches
na
that they have
pura
played. Burmese Goals 43, Alpha 7 39, 29 for the E Arena. That's a really big jump of 10 points right there and then. Kodak 24 for Bigatron, Secret with 23 alongside of MG and Viking and RRQ for you. These are all the names of the first chart. The second chart is the hashtag number 10 with Celcom DD Alliance, 22 points, 20 for the White Donkeys ID, then Alter Ego Aries, 18 points, 14 for Boom, 13 for Sem9, 10 for Rangers, and 9 for Playbook X Misfit, 9 for the Viangon Galacticos, and 6 for Vampire Esports. This was the situation. This is the situation, in fact, after match number 4. Now, down to the very last 2 maps. The teams are, it is up to them to play the Erangel and the Sandhawk at the very end to their heart's content.
I